Hello people, today on Bandra Bucket, as you can see I am in Kashmir, Srinagar, and I am today moving towards a place called Sonamarg. It's a district something around 100 kilometers away from Kashmir, and it's a very beautiful place. The views, the mountains, the ice, the air, the rivers, the streams, everything is simply beautiful over here. And the road and the trip to Sonamarg is very pleasant. The blue skies, I have never seen the sky so blue in my entire life, and it really astonishes me that nature is so beautiful, because I'm a city guy, I never get to see such things. The air is like crisp and it's full of oxygen, and believe me, if you stay over here for a few months, you will completely get rejuvenated and detoxified, and just staying over here will heal you and detoxify you completely. As you can see, I'm with my guide and we are moving in this beautiful valley. Very serene, very pleasant over here. These small villages at the foothills, and this particular range of mountain reminds me of Hrithik Roshan's movie about the Kargil war. I don't remember the name. Laksh movie. This valley is very beautiful, and there's the Sindhu river flowing on the right. Passing through these valleys it's very therapeutic and very interesting. I would say the weather is awesome, and I'm just wondering how this place is in the winters when it's totally covered in white snow, and it's a complete a complete blanket of snow, and that's the glacier over there. It's quite far away from here, and another 100 kilometers from here is Kargil, and now we have reached Sonamarg. As you can see, this is the bridge which goes to Sonamarg, and this place is like Switzerland and Europe. It's like enjoying Europe in India, having tea, having Maggie, and just wondering and thinking and introspecting, sitting near the river side, reading something, or just relaxing in the sun, enjoying the weather. And I'm over here. I would be not staying over here, but just for a day. As you can see, this is Sonamarg. There are various hotels over here. You can even stay over here if you want, and there's a trek which you can do over here on a horseback, and you have to actually bargain with them a lot, because these horse riders will charge you 3,000, 4,000, but I bargained with them and brought down their prices to 1,500. So you have to be very careful when you are bargaining with these guys. And as you can see, now I'm moving towards the valley. There's a trek over here which can be done on the back of the horse, and this is Sonamarg. Meadows and glaciers. It's very beautiful. It's really amazing to be over here, and I have mostly seen such views on the television, and this is the first time I'm in person. I am experiencing this. I could sit over here for days and days, and not get bored, because the environment is so clean, so pure, and of course the water and everything over here is really amazing. It's Kashmir, Kashmir is altogether very beautiful. There are many other places which I'll be exploring, like Gulmarg, Pahalgam, and in few sites in the local Srinagar city. And as you can see, over here you can camp with your family, you can take photographs, you can just chit chat and sit around and hang. You can even camp over here overnight if you want. There's no danger of any wild animals over here, because animals are usually deep inside the forest and on the top of the mountains, and they usually come down only in winters. But in this particular season they are very far away. And I am riding on the back of a horse, and the trek is very steep and treacherous. I mean, there were certain trails wherein I was really scared, and I very steep trails, but I even learned over here how to sit on the back of the horse, how to balance your weight. It's not a easy thing to sit on the horseback, because you have to actually balance your weight with the help of your legs, with the help of your feet, which is fixed in the saddle. There are two sides on which you have to balance your weight. And these are the beautiful mountains, and in the there's a waterfall, small waterfall, and when it rains, there's waterfalls everywhere, and the stream and the water flowing from the glacier. The water is completely clean, fresh. You can straight away gulp it. That's the glacier. It looks very near from here, but actually it's very far. It's almost 7 to 8 kilometers from here, and it's freezing cold. Actually, the air is very chilly over here, and I stayed over here for a few hours and had my lunch over here, and I was just sitting and enjoying the views. There's a broken bridge over here, a very picturesque side, and it's just blue, green and white all over this place. It's beautiful. It's really amazing. On the way there are apple orchards where you can go and pluck apples and have them. This is a very resource rich place actually. And geologically also and environmentally also a very resource rich place. And till now there was this place was totally restrained, and because of the government policy. And now, as you know, that since Article 370 has been revoked, the biggest apprehension of the people over here is that this is basically done to plunder the resources of this region. That is their biggest apprehension actually. As you can see, it's a very beautiful place. All mountains over here and glaciers, and just sit and relax, read a book maybe, or do meditation, breathing exercise, have a jog. I wish I had a company over here, to share my experience with. And you should come to places with your friends and with people who you really love and care about, and even kind of enable them to have this experience. Okay, so you can make good memories over here. It's very beautiful. People from all over the world come here. You will find a lot of Malaysians over here, people from Malaysia and Indonesia, who come over here to Kashmir, and they even put in a lot of money in the Kashmir region on tourism, spend a lot of money on tourism. Malaysians. This valley is simply beautiful. On one side there are huge heighted mountains, and there are meadows, and I have never seen such big open spaces, there are wild horses just grazing and enjoying their time. And this is the only time, where the weather is very very good. Otherwise in the winters the weather is quite adverse and difficult to survive.